Hey ladies, welcome back to another episode on the Weight Loss for Women 40 Plus podcast. Today we're talking about breakfast, getting this one right, first meal of the day. Now, if you ain't eaten breakfast and you have sugar cravings in the afternoon and you have low energy, put this together. If you don't eat breakfast, if you don't eat enough energy throughout the day, you're going to get cravings. Plain and simple. So if you have cravings and you're like, I'm not a breakfast eater, I don't really have a low appetite, I don't have an appetite in the morning, I'm not hungry, I shouldn't eat if I'm not hungry, wrong. This is absolute fallacy. We have trained, we're coming up to like nearly 2,000 women over the age of 40, and one of the most common problems people have before working with us is they have low energy, low motivation, and sugar cravings. So if this is you, and you are not eating breakfast, I want you to pay special attention to this podcast because I am giving you the solutions. So let's chat about breakfast. Low appetite is one of the main symptoms of a low metabolism. Think of your metabolism to be kind of like a campfire. So you got the fire burning in the backyard. You're sitting around it and the fire's going out. But you want more heat, you want a bigger flame, and so what are you going to do? Are you just going to let it die out? Or are you going to grab some wood off the pile, put it on top of the fire, and let it start burning? You're probably going to do that option. If you want more heat and more fire, you're going to put more wood on that. Your body is no different. Your body has a metabolism. It's called your BMR, basal metabolic rate. Your metabolism will be lower if you don't have enough calories in the day, and it will be higher if you have higher calories throughout the day. Now, there is a special formula, and you can't have too much and you can't have too little, so we're working in with specific parameters. Don't ask me what they are. It's different per person. It's dependent on your age, your height, and your weight. So, and how well your thyroid's working. So don't ask me for specifics because I can't give you a specific without knowing specifics about you. That's why we do booked calls. So if you want to find out more about the program, book in a call. So metabolisms. If you aren't hungry in the morning, it is a surefire sign that your metabolism is very low. And how do you know if you have a low metabolism? Low appetite, low energy, low motivation, lethargy, so you feel lethargic. What else? Lots of aches, your recovery is a bit slow, aches and pains, inflammation. Lots of things can contribute to a low metabolism. So if any of those are you, and the biggest one is stalled weight loss, if this is you and you're not eating breakfast, well, what do you think you should do? Yeah, you should probably eat breakfast. Because what's going to happen is if you eat food, you put energy in, your body's going to go, oh my God, okay, I'm not starving, I'm not going to die, I can actually start regulating my hormones properly. Because all the functions of your body start with calories. Remember, proteins and fats are the building blocks of hormones. If you don't eat enough proteins and fats, do you think your hormones can do their job properly? No. So if you are consistently skipping meals, not eating enough calories, not eating enough protein, over time, this is going to cause very detrimental issues to your body. Imagine this. Imagine you've got your car. Very simple. You've got your car, it has an engine, and oil goes in the engine. If you're always running the car on low oil, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think the engine's going to last a lifetime? Or do you think it's going to break prematurely? Well, it's probably going to break prematurely. Not because of any other fact other than there is not enough oil in there for the engine to do its job properly. Lubricate the systems, all the other shit that happens. I'm not a mechanic, don't ask me. So if you are running on low oil, your engine's going to break. If you're running on low calories, if you're running on low protein, the systems of the body are going to break. Where do you think most illness comes from? A lot of illness comes from not eating enough things. Hormones not working properly, organs not functioning the way they're meant to be functioning. So if you're consistently not eating enough, not having enough protein, not having enough fat, your hormones aren't going to work properly. Your body's running in a deficit. So your body is virtually, if we're going to use the same analogy, running on low oil. If you do that for decades at a time, it's not good. Wear and tear on those body is terrible. It's absolutely atrocious. So this is where a lot of sickness, illnesses, diseases, autoimmune conditions come from just this simple fact. So I'm not telling you to eat breakfast to just lose weight. I'm telling you to eat breakfast to have good cognitive function. That means your brain's working properly. It means that your hormones aren't so sporadic and all over the shop. A lot of menopausal symptoms, if you're going through that right now, are exacerbated. So they're amplified by you having low input, low calories, low protein, low fats. So what's happening is your body's trying to do 100% function with 60, 70, 80% of the necessary resources that you're giving it, and it's not working properly. So what do people do? Well, my body's not working properly. I'm going to go see a doctor, and the doctor, being a clinician of medicine, not a fat loss expert, they're good at medicine, they're going to prescribe you medicine. Fuck. If you go to a doctor, what do you think they're going to give you? They studied medicine for fucking nearly a decade. They're going to give you medicine. They're not going to say, hey, are you eating enough food? Hey, are your protein levels high enough? Hey, are you skipping meals? They're not even going to ask you that shit. That's going to go, oh, problem, medicine, solution. So that's what you're going to get when you go see a doctor. Now, if you are eating healthily, eating the right amount of calories, you're exercising regularly, and you're hitting enough protein, and there's still problems, then you go see the doctor. But if you are skipping meals, not eating right, not exercising, not sleeping right, not going to bed on time, then why the fuck are you going to see your doctor and go and get on medication for something that you can fix 80% of the problems with just by fixing up some of your habits? It doesn't make sense. Now, you might have not known that. You're like, holy shit, Josh, I've just had an epiphany, and what you've said resonates with me, and maybe I need to stop trying to solve my problems with medicine, and maybe I need to start solving it with some simple correcting of my habits. Look, one of the biggest problems people have before working with us is just that. They actually don't know. It's not like they're silly and they're unintelligent. That's not it. They just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So that's why you listen to podcasts. This is why you have a coach. This is why you invest in people to help you across the finish line. Because there's some things in life you just won't figure out by yourself. Weight loss is probably one of those. Most doctors are bloody overweight. They haven't even figured it out. They're like, oh, well, if I just take Ozempic and if I just take Saxenda, I will lose weight. And then you lose muscle and you put it all back on as soon as you stop doing it. Or you do a weight loss surgery and then you lose the weight for a couple of years and then it comes back on. Most people aren't getting the actual root of the problem solved. A lack of education on the topic. Do not get me wrong. If you're an accountant and I went into your accounting firm and started to be an accountant today, I would be terrible at it. It's not because I'm not smart. It's just because I don't know what accountants know. So if I wanted to be an accountant, I would go to uni and I would learn. I'd get a degree. I'd go join an accounting firm. I'd do a mentorship. I'd have someone teach me. They would pass on the skills and the knowledge that they have that they learned from their mentor. Weight loss is no different. You're not just going to figure it out. Because if you're just going to figure it out and you're over the age of 40 by now, you would have done it by now. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying that to be realistic. If I want to be a world-class guitar player, I'm not just going to be one tomorrow. I won't magically figure it out. I need to get lessons. I need to have a guitar teacher. I probably need to do some musicianship training and learn scales and learn all that kind of stuff. I won't just get struck by a lightning bolt and now I'm a world famous guitar player. It doesn't happen like that. It's skills and it's knowledge. Weight loss, losing weight, toning up, maintenance, it's skills and it's knowledge. So if you're lacking the skills and the knowledge right now and you want a solution, then apply for the program. My coaches are amazing. They do this for a full-time job. They're literally teaching our clients how to go through those 3 stages of fat loss, how to fix up their low metabolism, how to increase their energy, how to stay more motivated, how to get discipline. And simple shit like eating breakfast is what we teach our clients. Now you can have that one for free. Absolutely. Use it. Eat breakfast. Have some protein. I have cereal, I have Nutri-Grain, I have Just Right, and I have 2 scoops of protein mixed up in some full fat milk. Great breakfast. Lots of protein. I like the cereal. Tastes good. What more do you want? It's got some calories, it's got some protein, and it's very, very simple and quick for me to prepare. So, if you're stuck and you're tired of being stuck, you're sick of looking in the mirror and being not happy with what is looking back at you, possibly it's time to make a change. Possibly time to reach out and get some help. Look, I don't care what coach you go with, just get a coach, whether it's with us or with someone else. Find someone that you like, that you resonate with. Now, if you listen to my podcast, you probably like the way that I speak. You probably like the way that we do things. Then yeah, maybe that's a good alignment, because a coach is also about a relationship. Yes, it's good to have someone who's smart and qualified and educated, all that kind of shit, but it's also, you're going to be meeting with your coach regularly, weekly, fortnightly, monthly, for months at a time. You've got to get on with them as well. So if you're looking to get that kind of help, we offer that kind of help. We have ladies signing up left, right, and center. In the last 3 weeks, we've had, about 40 new ladies join the program. That's 40 ladies joining the program. We have about 325 ladies on the program right now. That is not just random people. That is women 40 plus, women that are working, women that are busy. Most of them have families. Some of them are single. Some of them are married. Some of them are retired. Some of them have grandkids. Women 40 to 65 years old. So you feel like, shit, I'm in that category. I need some help. I want to learn some skills. I want the knowledge. I don't want to be trying to lose weight for the next 20 years. Then hit me up on socials. Josh Humphreys. You can find me at BlissBodyU as well. Facebook, Instagram. Send me a message. Hey, loving the podcast. I need a little bit of help. Or if you're on Instagram, you're probably going to see my ads. If you see an ad, click on it, hit learn more, and it's going to open up the DMs, have a chat with us, and we may book you in for a call if we feel like we can help you out. I'm not going to say we can help everyone because we can't, but we won't know unless we have a chat. All right, ladies, keep kicking goals, start eating breakfast. Don't be silly, eat your breakfast, eat your lunch, and eat your dinner, 3 meals a day. All right, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Go and kick some goals.